So nowadays, the AI certainly allow the actuaries to leverage this diverse array of data types into their work.
Let's hear from the experts about how artificial intelligence is transforming the world of business. I'm Katie Gaertner, and this is Unsupervised. Hey, Business Badgers. Today I'm sitting with my friend Peng Shi, an actuarial science professor here at the University of Wisconsin-Madison Business School. He holds a PhD in business with a minor in economics from UW-Madison. And he studies the problems at the intersection of insurance and statistics. And he explores the possibilities of machine learning innovation in that field. So Peng, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. My pleasure.
Yeah, let's talk about AI and actuarial science. So first off, you have to lay the groundwork for us. What even is actuarial science? Why is it a major in the business school?
Yeah, sure. So actuarial science is a discipline that leverage interdisciplinary knowledge like mathematics, statistics, economics, and also financial theory to quantify, to assess risk, and also to develop products or strategies to mitigate the financial impacts from such risks. So actuaries primarily work in the insurance and related industries. Mm-hmm. So their work spans a wide range of areas. Examples are life insurance, property casualty insurance, pension retirement plans, consulting, investment, risk management, and so on. So primarily speaking, they use quantitative methods, models, and data to analyze and predict the uncertainty of future events so that they can also create solutions to address those uncertainties.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right, so now that we know what actuarial science is, how is AI being used in this industry?
In the rate making and the pricing area, the AI is assisting insurers to make better prediction about the risk, the frequency, the liability of the frequency and the severity of insurance claims, so that the insurer can set premiums that is more consistent with the policyholder's risk profile. Okay. AI is also used in the claim management area. Oh. So example could be claims triaging, where AI is used to prioritize resource allocation when a claim is reported to the insurer. Another example in this area is fraud detection. So it's used to analyze anomalies so that you can potentially identify the suspicious claims. Another key actual function within the insurance industry is the capital management and solvency modeling. So AI in this context is useful in that it can be used to simulate potential scenarios, including the rare extreme events, so that you can perform a stress test to test the resilience of the actual models.
Oh, very interesting. Yep. Cool. All right, so you told me a lot of examples of how it's being used, which is awesome. That's what we want to know. What kind of evolutions in AI or transformations are you seeing in actuarial science that make you really excited? What are you excited about?
One example in the insurance industry, I think one well-known example of a company that sort of revolutionized insurance is the Lemonade Insurance. So Lemonade use AI in many innovative ways. First, it use an AI system to facilitate policy management. So basically, a potential customer, you can submit your data through an online system, that the AI will be able to assess your risk and then determine the premium. A policy could be issued instantly without the necessary check by the human. And also, Lemonade has a chatbot known as AI Gene.
Okay.
So this AI is specialized in claim management. So this is famous. I guess it's well known that Lemonade sometimes actually close a claim in seconds. So basically, once you submit a claim, the AI could cross-reference the policy details to determine the coverage, and then in seconds it could simply approve certainly small claims. Another AI chatbot used by Lemonade is known as Maya AI. So it's a chatbot that assists customers in purchasing policies. You get the assistance in when you have questions regarding the terms of the policy. You also have recommendations regarding the optimal coverage.
Okay.
That's some really fascinating example we observed in the insurance industry, in the actuarial sciences space.
So it sounds like from the customer perspective, the costs of providing insurance are going down. So potentially those might be passed on to customers. And also like the speed of those claims being processed would be accelerated. Is that right?
You are exactly right.
Okay.
I think what Lemonade or in general this insurtech company gained through using this innovative AI technique is one, certainly the speed. It reduced the time in the policy issuance, underwriting, and also claims management. The second is more cost effective. It kind of minimize the human intervention in all these business operations.
Okay. Very interesting. That's cool. Let's talk about the roles. We've talked about a lot of roles in insurance seem to be pushing off to AI, it sounds like, in some of these companies, these insurtech companies.
I would say the actual work will integrate more data in their work. I think this has become possible is also due to the capability of AI. So in the past, I think traditional actuarial models focus a lot on the prediction. But in this process, you tend to focus on we call this structured data. But nowadays, data sources become, I guess, less costly to collect, and the type of data becomes, there's more types of data just than traditional tabular data, including the imagery and the textual, like adjusters notes. So nowadays, the AI certainly allow the actuaries to leverage this diverse array of data types into their work.
Oh, wow. So AI is allowing actuaries to pull a variety of data, not just, we tabular rows and columns, numbers. Now we can use text and images to feed these AI models so they can be a lot more specific, it sounds like.
Exactly. I think maybe some concrete examples might be helpful in this context. Earlier we talked about the claims management. Nowadays, if I have a car accident, I guess one thing company allows you to do is you can take a picture on the damage of your car and then submit through their apps. And this way they can easily process the claims, right? So certainly this process in the back end, they will rely on the AI technology to handle this imagery data. And also another example could be in the claims reserving context, where the insurance company set reserves for outstanding payments. But one useful information that actually leverage in forecasting the outstanding payments are known as the adjusters notes. Actually, those are the notes taken down by the field adjusters when they go to the field to investigate the loss event.
Okay. Wow, that's really cool. That sounds like it's going to really change the industry a lot. What skills, we talked about the way jobs might change, but what skills would you give as advice to upcoming actuarial science students? What skills are they going to need to be competitive in a changing job market?
Yeah. Because actuarial science is kind of interdisciplinary, it integrates both technical skills with the business knowledge. So I would say certainly analytical and technical skills. You want to certainly obtain more knowledge in data science, AI area. The second would be business acumen. I mean, this is a profession. In the end, this is business, right? You need to understand how insurance markets works. You need to understand the regulatory context, right? You need to understand how to evaluate the risk in the context of business operations.
Yeah.
So certainly you want to understand the business. Then I would say communication skill, right? You should be able to communicate the complex findings to non-technical stakeholders, including your clients, your regulators, for example, right? Yeah. Then I would say teamwork, because again, this is interdisciplinary area. Actuaries tend to work with people from different areas, including data scientists, data engineering, IT teams. So I think the teamwork is very important. You have to be able to lead interdisciplinary, diverse projects.
Sure.
The last one, I would say, is the adaptability and continue to study. I would say because as this profession, actually, continual education is part of the requirements. You keep your credential. Nowadays, the world is changing in a sort of way we cannot even imagine, right? So it's very important to stay updated on the new technology, on the underpinnings of the AI technology. I think that's also important.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, we're going to wrap up. We have a fun question for you. If you could turn over one task or job or responsibility to AI or robotics and never have to do it again, what AI or bot would you invent?
Well, there are many things I would like AI to do for me. I think about maybe handyman type of one. But I think one thing I really would like is maybe this can be done just in a near future. I think is I would like to get free coaching from AI, like a bot. For example, I do sports, right? Like I do ski, I play tennis, but I cannot have like a personal coach. But even in that case, you meet with a coach like once per week. But ideally, when I play tennis, for example, if I can record a video, I can upload the AI, maybe let the AI point to me where is the part I can improve, where the part I did right or did wrong. I think that would be very cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. That's a cool idea. I never thought about that before. Like this athletic coaching that can be ongoing and more personalized. That sounds very fun. Okay, I'm on board. Let's do it. Well, I've enjoyed learning from you. Love talking about insurance and AI and what's happening in the industry. Thanks for taking the time to chat.
Thank you for having me. Yep. It's fun.
Unsupervised is brought to you by the Wisconsin School of Business. It's written and hosted by Katie Gaertner, with sound editing and production by Derek Schneider and Billy Kardaj.